Hey everyone, what's going on? It's Shihan Chowdhury, aka Chili Pepper Cooks, and today we are making a chicken sandwich, but not an ordinary chicken sandwich. This is a blueberry chicken sandwich. Now I know you might think, blueberry and fried chicken sandwich, how do they go together? I got this idea from watching Keith Lee. He did a food review based on a place in Las Vegas. I think it's called Smoke and Fire, and they have the original version of what I'm going to show you. This is my way of making it. So let's get started. So you want to get about 1 pound of chicken, and then you want to put some buttermilk in there, but you're not going to put a whole bunch of buttermilk. You only want to put enough to where it covers the top of the chicken. Then we're going to put in our seasoning mix. Now here's the thing, you want to let this marinate for at least 4 hours or overnight. The longer, the better. Now we're gonna make our blueberry jam. It is crazy how easy this is to make, okay? All we need is 4 cups of blueberry, 1 cup of sugar. I'm using cane sugar, a squeeze of lemon, about 1 to 2 tablespoons of lemon, and about 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And what you're gonna do is first, when it's cooking on medium-low heat, you're gonna use a smasher and you're gonna smash down. Once you got majority of it smashed down, then you want to turn up the heat just a little bit on medium, and you want to let it come to like a rolling boil for about 20 seconds maximum. Then you want to let it simmer. So you want to go to about medium-low heat, and you want to let it simmer for about 30 to 45 minutes. Also keep in mind, while it is simmering, you're also going to keep smashing as well. Once you turn off the heat, then you're just going to let it sit for an hour, and you're going to let it thicken up. Now, if you do cook it for a lot longer, maybe an hour, it's gonna be a lot more thicker. So you can really control how you go about this. This is the consistency that I like. It's a little liquidy, but it's also thick at the same time. Now, I do want to reiterate, you have to let it cool down to see the thickness of it, because while it's warm, you still won't be able to tell how thick it is. It really has to cool down fully for you to realize how thick it is. Now we're gonna make the aioli, which is even easier to do. All we're gonna do is we're gonna get our blender, we're gonna put in 3/4 cups of mayo, we're gonna put in 1 clove of garlic, and then we're gonna put in 1/4 cup of our blueberry jam. Lastly, I like to put in about a 1/2 teaspoon of salt in there. You can put in a little less salt than that, and then after you blend it, kind of taste it and then see if you need more salt or not. But in my experience, a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt seems to work properly. You're gonna blend this up. Once it's nice and blended, sometimes you might need to shake it, or depending on what type of blender you have, you might need to take a spoon and kind of rework it towards the middle. But have it fully blend, and then remember, taste it. If it needs more salt, add in more salt. If it needs a little bit more lemon, you can do that. Now it's time to fry the chicken. So we are going to make our dry batter. This is going to consist of 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/3 cup of potato starch, and 1/4 cup of cornstarch. And we also have our seasoning mix, and we're gonna mix all that up. Before you put the chicken into the dry batter, I like to take some parts of the buttermilk and sprinkle it on the batter itself before I put the chicken in there. This allows the batter to create some clumps before you put the chicken in there, so now you can have those clumps on the chicken. That means your chicken is going to be a little bit more crispier. We are going to take our chicken from the buttermilk, and we're going to put it into that dry batter. We're going to get it nicely coated into that dry batter. Now, if you want, you can do a double coating, meaning that you can put it back into the buttermilk and then back into the flour, and you'll get that double coating. You can do this if you want. For one of my chickens, I did do the double coating. Sometimes I like the double coating. And we're gonna fry this at 320 degrees for about 10 minutes until it's golden brown. Now we're gonna assemble the sandwich. The first thing you want to do is toast the buns. Do not use untoasted buns. Once the buns are toasted, we're going to put in that blueberry aioli. Now, the original recipe uses jalapeno pepper that goes on top of the aioli, but you know me, we're gonna put in the Thai chili pepper. Next, we're going to take our chicken and we're gonna put a piece of pepper jack cheese on there, and we're gonna melt it in our toaster oven or in our microwave, and then we're going to put that on top. And lastly, we're going to top it with that blueberry jam. And there you go. This is so easy to make. From this recipe, you learn how to make 3 things: a good fried chicken, blueberry jam, and blueberry aioli. Okay, now for the taste test. Wow, this is absolutely amazing. It's sweet, it's salty, it's spicy. This is so good. It has every flavor note in there, and trust me, that blueberry jam just works so well with this fried chicken. And the blueberry aioli, I'm telling you, this is heaven. I can't wait for you guys to try this. Until next time, I'll see you later.